All right. Good afternoon, everyone. It is just an absolute honor to be here. As you know, that we are here because of the beneficence of the great taxpayers of Lansing, that because of this community, we were able to pass an incredible bond that's going to allow us to take down some older buildings and build brand new, wonderful learning facilities for our students and for our staff. For those of you who've been in this community, you know that Mount Hope is a very wonderful and veritable school. Many people behind me have connections to this wonderful place, but it was a building that was built in the 40s, and it was a building that was not able to serve the modern student and the modern teacher. And so because of the thanks of and the incredible love of this community, being able to support this bond, we are able to be here today on this historic day so that we can start a groundbreaking. Of course, in some respects, this is the theater before the real work begins. Once we stop doing this, we're going to get the true builders in here to build this incredible building for our children. We are so thankful to be able to do this, and I hope that everybody sees this as a symbol of the great things to come for Lansing. Lansing is an incredible city, it's an incredible school district, but we're on the rise. And this new building is going to symbolize that, a new hope, if you will, for Mount Hope. It's really quite wonderful. I'm really thrilled to be here. I'm honored that I get to be part of this, but I also want to say once again how thankful I am to be a superintendent in a community where the community supports this kind of work, where we're able to put your hard-earned tax dollars to work for the betterment of our students and our staff in perpetuity. So it gives me great honor to introduce a friend, a colleague, somebody that also has true connections to Mount Hope, Mayor Andy Shore. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Great to see you. Thank you, Daddy. You all might have saw as we were walking up, I was taking pictures. This is a weird day for me. I was here. My kids both went to Mount Hope. We lived right across the street, so somebody asked me when I came in if it was weird because I would walk the kids to school. We didn't. We pushed them out the door and then we watched them cross the street because Schubel's a very safe street and there was a speed bump, and we'd watch them go in and into school. Just Mount Hope is an incredible school, and Mount Hope is an anchor in this neighborhood. When you talk about Sycamore Park, there were lots of folks who sent their students, their children here as students to Mount Hope. It's just an incredible location, and the neighbors here continually rally around this school. So it's not just a school of great education for students, which it is. It's also an important institution in the neighborhood. So if years and years we'd have neighborhood meetings and we'd all be at Mount Hope. And then when the decision came to build a new Mount Hope, I know there was a lot of excitement. The old school, I loved it. I loved every bit of it, but certainly it had an old boiler and it had old windows and roofing, and all of these things needed to be fixed. And we were told that time and again. So when the decision came to rebuild and have an exciting new Mount Hope, I know that I was excited. I know many of the alumni parents were excited. The neighbors were excited. So I love the fact that we've been able to be here for the last day and honor Mount Hope and see all the cool things. And we walked around and we told stories, and Ben gave a speech and I gave a speech. And many of the teachers, we have a teacher that lives right down the street, and she organized a lot of it. So we're able to honor everything, the history of Mount Hope. And now we look to the future. We look to a groundbreaking, to the theater of a groundbreaking. After seeing, the rubble of the school, and it's a phoenix rising out of the ashes, where we're showing the excitement, the vibrancy of our city, and our taxpayers putting dollars into making sure that our students have the best possible facilities to learn, which is hugely important. When you look around and you look at different communities, our students deserve the same. And our taxpayers have said, yes, our students deserve the same. So they're going to have incredible opportunities here at Mount Hope Elementary School, along with schools throughout the district. And I'm so proud of what this district is doing. I'm so proud of many of the board members who are standing behind me. I am so proud of our school board for being proactive, for being visionary, for understanding the needs of our children, and for making sure that they have the successful infrastructure, that they have the successful facilities, that they have the successful schools along with the incredible teachers that are teaching the material. My daughter's a senior. She's taken 4 AP classes this year and told me how hard it's all going to be. And I told her how proud I was of her. And she is a Lansing School District student at Everett. So our kids are prepared. They are ready to succeed. Our school board and our superintendent and our staff are making sure they have the tools to succeed. And the new Mount Hope is just going to be the next example of that. So I appreciate you all letting me speak. I know I have Rachel written down here, but I think Robin is going to be speaking. Is that right? So
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
See
Thank
you.
you.
What can I say? What can I say? Mount Hope is totally a community school. And we, the Board of Education, would like to thank all of the taxpayers, our community, our educators for voting yes to rebuild Mount Hope. We look forward to the future. And I don't think I need to say anything else because I think our superintendent and our mayor said enough for all of us. So thank you so very much. Who's next?
You're one of a few words.
So I think we're now going to go towards the shovels and the hard hats, but again, to thank everybody that's part of it, the folks that are behind us, the board, the mayor, our executive team, all of them represent all of you in this community. We are all here to serve the kids, and we're all here because of our support from the community. So let's go get the shovels and hard hats, I guess, right?
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.